my friend. Long time no see.
I miss you.
I miss you too. You haven't been around. You've been absent, and I know you're not doing a whole lot of interviews. So thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. I'll be here as much as you want me.
Okay. Well, whenever you're in town, stop by.
Tomorrow?
We're not here tomorrow, but you can come by.
Aren't you glad you're not here tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. So, no, but I was really happy when your song came out, Love on the Weekend. I was like, oh, there's John. I mean, I had missed your music, so
Thank you.
I'm so glad. So you're releasing how many? You're releasing 4?
I'm doing 4 songs at a time. I started realizing that 12 songs is a big ask for people now because there's so much content.
Yeah.
And when I started seeing, even me, like, my favorite acts would put, like, a record out, and I'd be like, I can't today. It's too much music. So I sort of decided I'd put 4 out at a time. Also, not all of them were done.
I see.
But there's a way to get sort of my deadline to hit.
And was that, because you went to Montana for a while?
I live out there when I'm not working.
You're still there sometimes?
Yes.
And do you think that that's like a great place to reset and have a different perspective?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I spend some of the time in Hollywood, and then I spend some of the time in Montana watching Hollywood on TV, thinking all the same things that other people watching TV think, forgetting that I've ever been in that bubble, and it's great.
I know that you used to watch The Bachelor. Are you caught up? Have you been watching this season? Because Rachel was just here.
I watched the first couple, but I love the show, but it's too much time to ask of me. 2 hours is a lot of buy-in time. Because I always watch the season premiere, and at the end of it, they say, on an unbelievable new Bachelor, and I go, show me more of this, show me more of this. I'll pay $50 if you just show me the entire season in 30 minutes. That's what I want to do.
Wow.
Just get me the helicopters, get me the girls crying on helicopters. That's always it. If you get tears in flight on The Bachelor, that is prime stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just haven't caught up this.
It is too much time to ask of us. I think the 2 hours it's got to change. But it was a good one this season. You missed a good one.
I'm sure there will be others.
And it would be and you should be a Bachelor. Didn't we talk about that before?
I think it would be really fun to be the Bachelor.
Would you really consider it, or
No.
you're just saying no? You're just.
I don't think that I would find love there, unless they would change the sort of vetting process for who would be the contestants. You know, I just.
They would do that for you. If you would consider being a Bachelor, you can tell them how you want people vetted.
Yeah, I think it would be one of the lowest rated shows.
No? I don't know. I think we would all watch you as a Bachelor. I really feel strongly about that. Hey, before I forget, who is the girl on the cover? There's a drawing of a girl.
Yeah.
There's you. I saw your drawing.
That's me.
And then who's that?
That's sort of like her. You know what I mean? It's sort of the spiritual her. It's memory, it's fantasy, it's what you want to see, it's what the brain sees. It's sort of it's the other. It's the spiritual sort of other.
It's not somebody that you've seen before.
In my mind, one way or another.
So that's what you're looking for.
That's sort of the representation of.
Have you found? Are you in a relationship?
Nope. I thought of this the other day. Like I thought of it on Valentine's Day. You don't have to be with someone to be together. And I'm enjoying being together.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Got it.
So,
but Love on the Weekend, I thought you were driving off with somebody that put her feet up when you were driving and stuff.
That's a total thing that I've had in flashes and want more of.
I see.
You know?
Yeah.
You have those still? The world is your oyster. You drive, you go up the coast, you go up to...
I don't know what I'm married. I'm in
But you have those moments. But you have those moments.
She puts her feet up. Yeah, Portia puts her feet up and we drive.
You road trip? You still road trip? You go away for a weekend and road trip?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what I miss.
I see.
I miss plans. I miss stuff. A man can drive to Big Sur alone, but how lonely is that?
It's lonely.
Yeah.
You should be the Bachelor. All right. So I think we've decided. You announced that the Search for Everything tour is starting today, right?
I am announcing that the Search for Everything tour continues into the summer now, so we'll be in cities all across the country this summer, which is a new announcement. And tickets, I think, go on sale next Friday.
That's very exciting. And thanks to American Express, everyone in the audience is getting a pair of tickets to go see John at the LA Forum. You live in the house that I sold you, and you're tearing it apart. You set a fire. What happened?
I didn't set a fire.
Well, it happened. I never had a fire.
Well, let's just say the fire inspector called and said, "Who was the previous owner?" You can clap for that.
No.
I know the walls say Ellen, but it's okay.
Yeah.
No, there was an electrical box that somehow caught fire by the trash cans outside of the house at 1:30 in the morning on Sunday night, and it started to climb up a tree. And so the fire department came, and they, for 15 minutes or so, put it out. And thank God they're 30 seconds away down the street.
Yes, that's really handy for you.
And they put it right out. So I gave them. I don't know what you do when.
Look at that. Were the fish okay? Because it was right next to the koi pond. Are the fish all right?
Have you been climbing the fence recently? Yeah, the fish were fine, but yeah, it wasn't great. I will say that I was surprised by that. But I wondered at the end of it, what do you give the firefighters? Because you feel like you should do something for them since they did that for you.
Absolutely.
So I went and I gave them wine. And I went back to the firehouse actually last night and brought them cookies, and they had just finished cooking tri-tip and broccoli, and were thrilled to get the cookies. And what I learned is that you can go to the firehouse. They actually want to have visitors, and they said to tell everybody, and I did this on the radio, that their favorite thing to get is pie. And they actually said in LA, Marie Callender's pie. That's their favorite thing to get. So if you are saved by a firefighter,
that's the cheapest. I donate a lot of money to them. Now I'm gonna stop doing that.
Just need to get the double Dutch.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta get.
Get a pie?
That's all they want.
I have been giving money to the fire department, to the sheriff's department, to make sure I'm taken care of. And
Marie Callender's.
Just pie.
That's
oh,
it.
Man. It's very, very close. And you should just walk to my house next time.
I thought about stopping by, but isn't it weird for me just to knock on your door?
Yeah,
I don't know what
you wouldn't be able to get to my door without climbing the gates. That would be weird, yes. You should ring the gate if you're going to do that.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll stop by next time I'm walking to get raw fish.
Okay, do that. Hey, is this true? I just heard this today in the meeting about you, because we have meetings about you every day. Whether you're here or not, we just meet about you.
The Ryan meeting.
That Nick Cannon left America's Got Talent, and it's rumored that you're going to now be the new host.
That's a rumor. Nick Cannon, I don't know if he officially left, but
he did.
He did leave officially. That's not an easy show to host, and Nick and I have talked many times over the years. He's very good at hosting that show. But I mean, no one's asked me to host that show. So.
But if they did, because you'd work with Simon again, which would be.
I mean, I haven't really thought about it. Working with Simon is always entertaining.
Yes, it is.
I never thought the stars would, and they probably wouldn't ever align for the two of us to be back on TV
work together again.
But that would be entertaining. I missed Simon. He's a lot of fun to work with.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. I just think I'm going to say no, don't do it. Because you are busy enough, and I know how tired you are. You have a million jobs, and that's a long show to host, because you have to stop down for acts and all that stuff. Don't do it.
All right, so what should I do?
You have enough going on.
All right, well, don't yell at me.
All right, well. I'm kind of shocked that I'm meeting you, because I really thought that you and Nick were going to end up together. And I think a lot of people thought that. And so right now, as it's airing, you're still there. And yet you're obviously don't end up there because you're here. So,
right.
So you didn't leave on your own. He let you go? He said goodbye?
He let me go. He let me go.
Wow.
I was shocked too, I really thought that Nick and I had a really strong connection, and I was pretty heartbroken when it happened, but I moved on since
And how long ago was that? Because it seems like you're moving on pretty quickly to be the Bachelorette now, so you couldn't have been that heartbroken. Like, oh no, okay, all right, like.
Yeah, it was yesterday. No, it was 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
All right, so it really did catch you, the whole thing is weird, right? You're competing and you're living with these women that you're dating the same guy. All of it is weird.
Right. It's different. It's not the typical way that I like to date a man.
No,
but
no.
it was something different for me to try, and I really had a connection with Nick, and I was shocked. I was kind of skeptical that it would happen that fast, but it did, and it didn't work out. I guess he was looking for something else. Mm-hmm. His loss.
Yes. Yes. Well, it is, or maybe we don't know. I mean, you don't know who he picked either, right? Or do you know?
Maybe.
You do know.
I'm going to be watching for the first time just like everyone else.
Right, but you've heard, because now you're in the family, you're doing a show with these folks, so now someone has told you who it is, and it's Corinne.
I love Corinne. Can I just put that out there? I love Corinne.
Yeah, I do too now. I mean, in the beginning, I thought she was crazy, like really crazy. But I think you can see, looking at the show, why I would think she's crazy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you only get to see some sides of Corinne. You know, I got to see all sides living in the house with her.
Well, we saw a lot of sides of her, too. Yeah.
That's great. Well, that's one side.
Yeah,
that's one way.
Yeah, we saw her front side. We saw a bunch of sides. So, and you're an attorney, right? Mm-hmm. So when the show finished, you just went back to attorneying?
Yeah. I just finished a trial a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Yes.
What's it like to have Rachel as you're defending you, or what? I don't know what kind of attorney are you?
I do civil defense litigation. So I'm a trial attorney. I'm in trial.
So wow, that must be very strange for people to, you know, maybe you win more cases now.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. All right. So now you're a bachelorette, and you start this in May, right? I think, or you've already started.
No.
You start in March. We see it in May.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you looking for?
I really don't have a physical type except for a great smile. I'm a sucker for a great smile. Who isn't?
That's an important thing.
But I'm looking for a guy who can make me laugh. I'm looking for a guy who knows exactly what he wants, who's ambitious, ready to start a family, ready to get married, because I'm at that phase in my life. So I'm really just looking for a guy who's secure, confident, knows exactly what it is that he wants.
Okay. And you haven't had any luck finding that guy in the world without cameras?
You would think it would be easy.
I know.
No,
I mean, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, and I just love your personality, and you're smart, and I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, I think he picks Corinne because it seems like, why is she still there otherwise?
Because she's great.
She's great.
You've gotten a chance to.
I know. She was on the show, and I really could see, you know, she's really, but then it could be Vanessa, you know?
It could be Vanessa.
I don't think it's Raven.
It could be Raven.
No, I think her wrestling him in the mud that last week was the wrong thing to do.
Well, it seems like he kind of likes that, though. You saw the bouncy house.
No, he liked shopping with Corinne better than wrestling in the mud.
Well, who wouldn't?
Yeah, that was a better.
Who wouldn't?
That was a better day. All right, I have a challenge for you. You're going to start filming soon, right? All right, so I don't know what the charity of your choice is, but if you get one of these things in a shot on the very first episode, I will give $10,000 to the charity of your choice. So they just need to be sitting somewhere, or you can wear these.
on me.
You can wear those.
I can wear those. Okay.
You can be drinking wine from this. You can whatever you want.
Okay.
All right, and then $10,000. But it has to be. I have to see it on the first show.
Now, if I get both of them in a shot,
$20,000.
All right.
All right.
Let's go for it.
All right, $20,000. You get both.
Let's go for it.
The Bachelor airs Mondays at 8 on ABC. You can catch Rachel as a Bachelorette starting May 22nd.